Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports back in another video today. And today, yesterday, the New York Knicks beat the 76ers and eliminate them from the postseason as the Knicks win 118-115, win this series in 6 games, 4-2, and that is a wrap. The Knicks are moving on to the second round to face one of the best offenses in the NBA, but at the same time, one of the best offenses in the NBA, but one of the worst, if not the worst defense in the NBA, the Indiana Pacers. For the Knicks, defensively, it will be a hard task to face this Pacers team. But offensively, it's going to be easy. And Brunson and Hart and DiVincenzo and even Anunoby are going to dominate scoring the basketball against that Pacers team. It's going to be that's going to be a great series because you have a great offensive team, the Indiana Pacers, going up against a great offensive team in the New York Knicks, and the Pacers are a terrible defensive team. So, I think with how good the Pacers are offensively, should be able to match the tempo with their terrible defense against, if they do play terrible defense like they usually do. Although, they held the Bucks under 100 points in the final game in Game 6, so that's nice. But at the same time, it's a Bucks team without Giannis Antetokounmpo. So yeah, all right, 118-115 is final score. Jalen Brunson, he's putting up 41 points and 12 assists against this Philadelphia 76ers team, who are good defense are right defensive team. Imagine what he's going to do against the Pacers. 41 points, 12 assists. He shot 13 for 27, 3 for 8 from 3, 12 for 16 at the free throw line. 23 points for Donte DiVincenzo. Look, I've talked about it all series, but it is scary if he wakes up because he was terrible in this series up until this game. So, he did have a game winner in Game 2 of this series, but if he wakes up, it is scary for this Pacers team going up against this Knicks team. 16 points and 14 rebounds and 7 assists for Josh Hart. He was terrific in this series, 5 for 11, 3 for 5 from 3. 14 points and 9 rebounds for Isaiah Hartenstein with 2 blocks. 19 points for OG Anunoby. Only 5 points for the Knicks off the bench. They will get heavily outscored like that compared to the Pacers bench in this series, though, because the Pacers in the final game, in Game 6 against the Bucks, had 50 bench points. I want to get to the Sixers scoring. 39 points and 13 rebounds for Joel Embiid. It's tough for them because, this team, another postseason loss, and I felt like this was a great chance for them to potentially set the pathway to get to Joel Embiid's first conference finals, because you were going to be going up against a terrible defense in the Pacers if you would have won this series and came back from a 3-1 deficit. But it's really hard to do that. And look, the 76ers, they fought like hell to win that Game 5. They did a great job. Credit to them. Hats off. And they did a good job in this game, but they couldn't hold their lead down. They had a double-digit lead in this game. They couldn't hold it off. So, But, we'll be interested to see what the 76ers do this offseason. I think after his horrendous Game 6, even though he was good in Game 5, Tobias Harris will move on from the 76ers. But, I think Tobias Harris could have scored 30 points in this game. And still, the two sides were going to move on from each other. Harris is going to go elsewhere. But the 76ers are going to be star hunted this offseason. They've already been linked to 2 guys like Brandon Ingram and Jimmy Butler. So this time, I guess Jimmy Butler would be chosen over Tobias Harris if they trade for Butler. But at the same time, I don't see Jimmy Butler being available. I think Brandon Ingram is a more realistic option for this 76ers team. But the 76ers have not a lot of tradable contracts outside of Joel Embiid. So I don't know how you're going to make that trade work. Let me know your thoughts on this game in the comment section, and this series and the upcoming series for the New York Knicks in the comment section. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.